The toilet will be steam cleaned this time. First, I want to point out that after a week's of use, the toilet's footstool is in shambles, and this is from the What's the Best Life Hack channel, and I have a replacement for it, a DIY replacement, and I'm gonna recommend it on this channel, a toilet footstool, because I think it's very useful. But as you can see, I got the water tank lid open here, and there's some mildew on the foam lining the water tank. I'm gonna first see what the steam cleaning can remove from this, and then continue on. But first, the toilet's float valve will have to be disabled, and this can be done with simple tape, and just keep the float valve, the floating part up, so it doesn't activate the water once the water is drained. And now just flush the toilet, get the water out of the toilet tank. It's might not completely drain away, and you just have to leave the bottom unworked. You can see still some an inch of water down there. It's okay. Now we're gonna do this part here, that foam, and just sanitize the whole inside of this tank. For this job, I'm wearing 3 layers of disposable gloves. Not the best option, but a barely suitable option, and it is because they are waterproof and they're disposable, and the layers is for heat protection. You want to wear these gloves because you don't want the substance on the toilet to be cross-contaminate other things. So now let's get this stain over here. Let's for the toilet, I only use the pressurized steam head, because this, for the similar reason I wear the disposable gloves. You don't want to get the head contaminated with the substance on the toilet, the bacteria, whatever. You don't want to get contaminated, the head can get contaminated with the brushes and things like that. And you can wash them all you want, but we got to be honest, there's always gonna be little particles there that are never gonna go away. And this is a hard material, so this can be cleaned 100%. So it's done, that part. Now there's much more to go. foam so it can be scrubbed off easily, and putting the head directly on the surface seems to be the best way to go about removing the stains on this foam. But I'm gonna leave the rest for a demonstration of green bleach. See how well that can remove the stains on this foam. But I'm gonna do the rest of the toilet tank inside of the toilet tank with this just for sanitary reasons. There's a block mark on the inside of the tank's lid. Now I'm gonna try to get this off. Not disappearing 100%. Let's get a paper towel and see if it can remove some of it. Yeah, it's nothing apparent on the paper towel. No blackness there. Anyways, we're gonna sanitize the inside of the tank's lid. Now the vapors of the things that come out of people when they're using the toilet can cover the whole space, and they might contain bacteria. Let's not forget to wipe it off. Again, the steam cleaning is not a magic trick. It's not gonna make things disappear. It's not gonna make things disintegrate into the air and just go away. So you still have to wipe and get the dirt off. The purpose of a steam cleaner here is to replace the toilet brush and soap, but you're gonna need a bit of paper towels to wipe the dirt off of the toilet, and you're gonna need a logical process to steam clean the toilet, so you can do it without effectively and without recontaminating it. I use a process of going from top to bottom, from the most clean to the least clean. After that, the tank is steamed, you just give it a wipe with one of these half paper towels, large paper towels, pieces. Then try to use a new sheet, side of surface of the sheet every time you wipe a particular part of the toilet. Again, this is for sanitary reasons. Now, the toilet seat lid. Let's get the back of the toilet seat from far away. And the toilet. The bare part of the seat. Then wipe with a paper towel, going from most clean to least clean. Go like that. And of course the back side is the least clean. Give your hand a rinse if you slipped and touched something nasty. Okay, least clean, most clean to least clean. I did not take care while using the toilet seat for the purpose of this demonstration, so it's a little dirty. So, little speck here. Gone, blown away. The steam cleaner is really effective on toilet seats. I mean toilets overall. And yeah, it's the best for sanitizing. It's very well suited for it. That disgusting part where things splash. This is a toilet seat I intend to replace. Myself, I like to use a personal toilet seat, which I show you how to make on my What's the Best Life Hack channel. There's some nastiness here. You wanna use one piece of paper towel and not touch anything else with it. throw it away. Not any other part of the toilet. I like to use these cushion toilets, cheap toilets from Walmart, and replace them often. I replace them every 3 months. They're cheap enough to do so. Okay, all the dirt there is gone now. Can give it another wiping with a paper towel. And that's why you use a paper towel. You can just throw it away. No messing around with a cloth that just spreads bacteria from one place to another. Still a tiny speck here. Again, this isn't magic. It's not gonna somehow turn things back to new once you spray them. If something is permanently damaged, that's it. It's not like gonna magically reform the thing to back the way it was. Just not how it works in the real world. Now that's done, and we'll get to this beer. It's a really dirty part, the base. It's got hair, things dried on it, liquids, fluids. Okay, that's clean. Two more. This you have to be brave to do. You can't be squeamish, and just go in there and go at the dirt, the yuckiness. That's life for you. Now, this is the interesting part. You to do the work of the toilet brush, you just scrub with the head, this solid head. You actually are gonna be putting this directly on the surface and scrubbing with it. And that's the only way, and it works really well. gets all the splashed dirt below the rims of the toilet seat, and it opens up the holes that the water pours down through. Again, no detergent required. Now get a paper towel, and that's right, go at it. Don't be shy. Let's go at it again. Another wiping with a paper towel will be just like wiping your own bottle. Yeah, it's very disgusting. It's not for the faint of heart, but this is housework. Requires a lot of courage. So wash your hands. And you can move on to the curves of the toilet bowl. And there's a groove there right at the tip. You can also get Now this is extremely hot and very big amount of pressure that's applied here, so it's gonna be pretty much the same as using a strong detergent. It's gonna have the same shining effect. And the harder you press, the more easier it will be to get it cleaned. Now below the water level, do the same thing, since it has the same effect. And you really can't drain the toilet from the water. Careful when you're steaming near the surface of the water because it can splash. the water will get heated up real hot, just like if you put it in a pan and heat it on a stove. Yeah, it sucks when you put it up on the surface and splash everywhere. And make sure you don't make the mistake of flushing and shooting out steam. That will certainly get some splashing on your face. And it looks like it's good to go right now. Looking at the toilet bowl at a more close-up and straight angle, I can see it's pretty much dark with lines going through the dark surface, which I suppose represents the steam, where the steam was run through. And so I suppose it requires some detergent and a bit of scrubbing to supplement the steam treatment. So the steam isn't going to be the end all and be all for cleaning a toilet, unfortunately. See, as you can see, there's lines there, but it's still got the bits out and disinfected it completely, and the spots where you can't reach with chemicals or a brush. Time to zap the bottom. Make sure you get the bottom edges, corners. Who knows what runs down there. Kill all the viruses, living microorganisms that are no good. Get every nook and cranny. Wipe away now with a paper towel. Might require a bit of dexterity. It's difficult to decide which part is cleaner here. Probably it's all the same amount of dirtiness on the surface at the bottom, so you just want every few inches take a clean surface of the paper towel and wipe with that. Get everything and try not to sully your hands, your clothes. Do some stretching. that's the way it's done. And for the finale, I like to start from bottom to top and go over the whole thing with steam again, so it can be sanitized for sure. There's no chance that anything can be remaining, any dirt. And I just go from bottom to top with steam and wipe again, repeating the same pattern of wiping. This is like double certainty that the toilet has been completely wiped clean. It's already quite shiny. Take one clean piece of paper towel after another. Wipe. Again, the top side will be much quicker than the first time since it's pretty much clean. But any parts that was cross-contaminated will be wiped in this turn. More stretching. Lots of different exercises here being done. Some dexterity work. And it's pretty much good to go. And to finish off, you will have to wash the steam head, and to do that, you just take some baking soda, pour some down the sink, and start scrubbing the head with on top of this baking soda. Shooting everywhere, so that might not be a good idea. Now I'll turn on the water and scrub on the sink and wash it with water. Rinse the head with water while shooting the steam. Again, that's not a good idea, splashing everywhere. So close the drain and do that. That's the best way. Let the water collect in the sink and then clean it at the bottom of the water. Make sure doesn't overflow. Yeah, that should have done it. That should have got rid of all the dirt stuck there and cleared away any contamination and made it good as new again. See the toilet, have a close-up look at the toilet. It's looking as clean as when it was bought new, but of course it's not looking as new as the first time it was bought, but it's looking as clean as that time. And there's shining, sparkling, looks very clean, very hospitable to guests. And yeah, thanks for watching.